What's pop-locking all you beautiful, beautiful people? Your boy, the Vuvuzela, is in the building. A new episode of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge and first game of a new season in a new country with a new club in a brand new league. Have we built a good enough squad to get us promoted? Time will tell. Hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. Let's jump in the game. And we're into the game. I've opened up the I want to open up the transfer history, but I've opened up the wrong one. Transfer history, because we did make one more signing from the transfer special that we did see. But of course, just going to recap the entire transfer special, because I mean, we brought in a lot of players that are probably not going to start or start. In fact, 16 of them, basically an entire new squad. We'll start off at the top. Boroshnov coming into the squad as a goalkeeper. Fantastic number one. Like the looks of him. I think he's going to be good. In fact, we'll talk about all of these when we get to the squad. Let's talk about this one, actually. Artem Lastochkin. I think that's how you say his name. Just a depth option for midfield, the attacking midfielder option. That's where we're going with this one. Brought him in on a free transfer. Fantastic little player. In terms of the squad and media prediction and all that stuff, if we have a look at the fixtures today, we're taking on Niva Dolbinzino and ABFFU under 19s. Apparently, they're in the second league. In terms of season preview, Niva are ranked as one of the best teams in the league. We're currently ranked 4th, 1 to 91, which means they are absolutely 100% guaranteed to go through. Top 2 win promotion. Top 3 get promotion. I think it is, or it's top 2, and then third place gets a playoff spot. I don't know how it works. To be completely honest, on our second game is ranked 11th. If we look at the league itself, the stages, top 2 go through. You go champions promotion, and then top 3, I think it's top 4, go to the playoff. If I'm not mistaken, if we can look at the match rules, we can actually get a better understanding of it. So they go into a playoff with a team above them. So they will obviously then take on 14th spot, and then either 2 will get relegated or 3 will get relegated. 2 will be promoted, at least a minimum of that one. In terms of the starting 11 and all that stuff, we need to have at least 2 under 21s in the starting 11, which I only noticed probably about a little bit ago, which means our starting in the lineup I think is okay, because we've got 21-year-old Branic there and Karpovic in the squad. We do have other options that we can bring on in Maltakar, who probably is not that good. Also the likes of there he is, Kurantinik playing on that left-hand side or centre back. They're not great, so I'm hoping they don't really count, that they count under 21-year-old as Branic, because he's probably our best left back at the moment. We do have Radin, who's much better at that left back position, but then I'm lacking the under 21 rule. So I need to try and figure that out and see who I can actually bring in. And I mean, we also have Sarostan, but I mean, he's not good at all to play in that right back position. Anyway, this is the formations that we're going for. We're sticking to the strikerless system. In possession, playing with a 4-1-1-4, I guess, 0. And out of possession, a 4-1-2-3-0. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. Simple football, I guess. We'll make some, add some bench players, because I just realized we don't really have many bench players. I'm going to take everyone off. I realized I didn't do that. But Zadan will come on the bench. Radkov is a much better player. He needs to come on the bench as well. Zinchenko, Voletsky also needs to come on the bench. Chuvesky should be starting ahead of Drod. I don't know why he's not. Drozd can come onto the bench. And then we'll have Fusion, because he's injured. And Radin can come on the bench as well. I think it'll be fine like that. 3 defenders. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's see if it counts the 21-year-old and 19-year-old, because we need to have it. Let me just check. It says there must be at least 2 Belarusian under 21 players playing in the under 11. It's only 1. It's not counting him as under 21. In that case, I'm going to bring on Radin to play there. And we need to find another under 21, maybe a center back, or even a midfielder. I mean, attacking midfielder would be ideal. So in terms of under 21s, who do we have that could potentially come in? We've got Kuritek, who's all right. We've got Matlakar, who's all right. And that's it. And Saratosin, who's not great. Okay. We need to go find an under 20 up at the transfer market's closed. Oh, that's not ideal. That is definitely not ideal. Okay. Oh, that's annoying actually. Okay. Who's better of the 2? He's okay. 2-star potential. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be you. And you left-sided, so I mean, he's the better of the 2 defenders as well that I have in my team. I'm going to try and see if we can find a free transfer of an 18-year-old that's good. I'm scouting a few of them, so maybe 1 or 2 can slip into the squad. Okay, well, he's going to be starting there. Let's go to the match, taking on Niva Dolbinzino. First match of the season. Sort of a snowy day in Belarus. Of course, this is Media Prediction ranked 1st versus Media Prediction ranked 4th. We're playing without a striker. Very interestingly, it's an experiment. I mean, if I do find maybe an under 19-year-old striker, we could move it up to play just maybe a 4-1-1-3-1 formation. Maybe move Korochenko as a striker and then keep Korolov as an attacking midfielder. There is that option, but I kind of like the idea that there is no out-and-out striker, just 2 attacking midfielders playing it up, seeing what they can do in terms of breaking down this defense. Their keeper launches it forward. Somehow finds one of their guys, but he can't find one of his from the header. Orlovsky, who's been absolutely fantastic in the preseason, cuts it back into Korochenko. And Korochenko puts it in the back of the net. An absolutely fantastic way to start off. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Absolutely love it. Pulled it back. Smash it into the top of the net. Absolutely love to see that. Good goal. Good goal. And we're off the mark. Strikerless off the mark. They've switched some of the roles up already after they conceded. They've made a channel forward. He was just 2 center forwards. They're literally playing with very, very similar structure, and they've just now decided to go with channel forward, dropping him a little bit deeper. Goal kick, this time not as deep, but again, the same result is when they lose the ball, and now we have a chance. Korolev has options in the box, and one of them is our left winger in Chernik, and that is 2-0 Ivan Chernik with the goal. Assistances, something. What's happening? Just moving back to the halfway mark. Korolev with the cross, looked up, saw Chernik wide open. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done about that header. He was just had so much time, so much just poised to pick the right moment, and he absolutely did. 2-0 up, all 5 strikers or 4 strikers playing absolutely fantastic, and Glushkov and the midfield playing brilliant. Maybe we don't need to worry about getting another defender in. We just rotate the older ones around. We do. I suppose we do need to get at least one, maybe an under 19 midfielder or attacking player, just so we have those options. We can rotate. I mean, Korochenko is 30. Korolev is like 28, I think, or 29, 24. Okay, he's young. One of these are older as well. 28. There we go. I think it's Schoeneck that I was wondering. Orovensky, how much are you? 27. So, I mean, it won't hurt to bring in a couple of youngsters to rotate at the top there, and I'll just always have one of them playing at least and rotate around. I mean, ideally, if I can find a left and right foot in one, that'll cover both. Bulanov looking for options. Schoeneck takes it away from him. Olovensky now breaking forward. He has Kolov with him. He's running right into his path. Pass it. Took a deflection. Keeper spilt it. I mean, you should have played Korochenko. He was in there. It wasn't actually Kolarov. It was Korochenko. Should have laid it in for him. That would have been an easy tap-in finish for Korochenko. Let's make some swaps. I mean, we don't really need to. Redkov is not playing great on that right-hand side. Zidane come in there. Elsewhere, Karpovic not playing great. We'll give Walensky, the former captain. There must be at least 2 Belarusian under-21 players in the playing 11 at all times. I mean, that's super annoying. Do I have any other under? I mean, oh, that's... Why would they? Why is that even a rule? I have no under 19s left on this team, so we can't take him off. Radin coming in there. We'll give Benechek a run. Just the 2 swaps then. I can't take off Karpovic. That is annoying. You can't take off under 19-year-old. Under 21. Vlasov. Vergara for them. I think this is just going to be a continuation highlight. I don't think it's going to be a result because we made the subs. Maybe it is. Vlasov moving it forward for them. Back post gets pushed down. Referee says penalty. Our new sub comes on, gives away a penalty. Zidane with the push. And Borishnov now has to step up against Vlasov. And Vlasov scores easily in the end. Oh, that is actually a little bit annoying that we have to have under 19, 2 under 21s at all times on the starting 11. That is a bit annoying. I'm going to make another sub after that tackle. Glashkov is not playing great. We're also looking at Schoeneck. He's not looking a little bit worse for wear. Karpovic is looking bad, but I just don't have the player personnel to bring on anyone. So we're definitely going to be looking at under 19-year-old, under 21s. Hopefully we can find 1 or 2 free transfers to bring in, and hopefully they're better than what we currently have. So a lot of these guys will just move to the reserves, unfortunately for them. Korochenko, I should have actually looked at that before I started signing a whole bunch of players. 16 of them. And now the fact that 16, probably like only 12 are going to get first team football. Although in fairness, a lot of them were signed up as backup players. Let's make that sub now. Oh, that's taking way too long. You can come off. We'll bring on Shevchenko. And then you... I didn't have a backup right wing, which is interesting. Or left wing. Right. You know what? Kurilev, you played well. We'll bring on Kuzan. Give him a bit of a run. Kuzan. Kind of like the style of play that we have here, the no strikeless option. It does leave us a little bit exposed with those long balls, but I kind of made the instructions to not play long balls and to rather work the ball through the middle. There we go. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Looking for options in the box. Finds Brinek back across in there. Oof. Who was that? Zivchenko. That could have been a cracker of a goal. But as it stands, we're still leading 2-1 against a team that's highly ranked at 1-91. Which basically means they are a shoo-in to win it. And if we're beating them 2-1, we could really upset the odds, can we? Kuzin. Back across. Nicely played. Gets fouled in the box. Referee says just a corner. As we move in. Orlovinsky with the corner. Looking for options. Goes to the near post. Doesn't find his man. Instead, the ball comes back to him. He can try again. This time goes low. Back to him. Gonna try and cut in. Takes a shot. Korochenko with the second of the game. Let's go. 3-1 against the potential favorites for the league. Orlovinsky with the corner. Took a great header from Vigeria, but Orlovinsky brought it back in there. Tried to take that on his own with the shot here, and it took a deflection off one of the defenders. I think it might even have been a handball. Korochenko was the quickest to react, and nothing the goalkeeper could have done about that. 3-1. Looking good, looking great. Absolutely fantastic. Shevchenko goes for the long-range effort. And a great save from the goalkeeper. Poroshenov had to do a good job there. So far, he's been pretty good. And I have to admit, he has been pretty good. Our goalkeeper and all the players we've brought in. I mean, literally, we had like 3 in the squad when we took over. So everyone has been playing fantastic. Kurunantek, who's unfortunately had to be forced to play because he's under 21. He's been actually pretty darn good as well himself, even with the yellow card. Shevchenko moving it back, takes a long-range effort, goes over the top. Never going to trouble the goalkeeper. I feel like this one is in the bag. A 3-1 victory is good enough for me. Even a 3, I'll take a 3-2. Even a 4-1, I'll take. But don't see them scoring another 2 goals in like 5 minutes. It's just not going to happen. Now we're moving the ball nicely forward. Karpovic, who's coming a little bit into the game, a little bit more as the DM. Shevchenko back to Brinchik. Who's in, looking for options. Gets dispossessed terribly, and it was a terrible dribble from the attacking midfielder. And now they have another opportunity to try and pull one back, and another great save from Poroshenov. That's what we love to see as a goalkeeper. We've brought him in to do the job, and he has absolutely done the job. Pity about the penalty, but we'll take a 3-1 victory. Puts us on top or second from the table. Lokomotiv Gomel. How much did they win? 3-1 as well, so I suppose alphabetically they go ahead of us, I guess. We both 3-1. I don't know how it works if you both have the same goal difference and everything at the end, but alphabetically, we are second, tie for first. Absolutely fantastic. We have another game coming up in a week's time. Or it's actually in 2 weeks' time. No, I lie. It's in a week's time. It's in 5 days' time. We're taking on ABFF under-19s. They won their first game as well. A 1-0 victory for them. Let's get to the game. Right, ladies and gents, we're back for the second game. I just need to give a quick little disclaimer. Unfortunately, we won't be doing a lot of away days in Belarus as, well, there's not a lot of street views available. Actually went to go look for ABFF U under-19s for their stadium, at the stadium of the FC Minsk. And, yeah, there was literally no street views anywhere near the actual stadium itself. Tour the university, tour the city, but not the stadium. So, yeah, we will be limiting the amount of away days. I haven't checked if our city has one, but we'll find out. In terms of the starting 11, no changes in the starting 11, 2 changes in the bench. Safi has come on to, actually 1 change in the bench. I decided not to do that one. Safi has come onto the bench to replace one of the defenders, just so we have a little bit of extra firepower up front if need be, especially in the wide departments. But here we go. Poroshenov in goals, Radkov, Zaychnik, Kurantanik, Radin, Karpovic, Glashkov, Orlovinsky, Korochenko, Korolev, and Shunik all starting. Let's jump into the game, and kickoff is underway in Belarus, in the capital, in Minsk. Beautiful, beautiful opportunity for us to continue our undefeated streak. We are considerably ranked much higher than this team, the A19, as it puts it at the top there. So it's a game we should be winning. It is the only game of the game week, or the day rather. I think a few of the other teams play a bit later. We play on a Wednesday for some reason. But ABFF under 19 did win their first game. We won our first game. We won 3-1. They won 1-0. So hopefully, by the end of this, the team in green will be an undefeated team for the season and make it keep the 100% record. Now with Orovensky moving it forward, has options ahead of them. One of them is Korochenko. Roman Korochenko, third goal of the season. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful finish in the end. And that's kind of becoming a trademark of the young Belarusian. Well, he's not young, he's 30 years old, but what a finish. Side foot smashed it past the keeper. All day, every day, he will score those. There we go. 1-0. 24 minutes in. Looking good. This is a much more defensive structure that we're playing against than what we played before. So it'll be very interesting to see if we can get as many shots as we did in the previous game and in this game. They've got a bit of a breakaway now. We do have two defenders back for company. Jurovic just sidesteps past number 5 so easily. Zajcek didn't even bother tracking him. And eventually the shot was so bad, Boshanov didn't even worry about that. And where's Boshanov going to go? He's going to play. Should be playing it out the back. Instead, he goes a bit long. Korochenko to Olovensky. Karpovic. Glashkov. Finds Shanek. Beautiful ball in for Radin on the overlap. The wingback, not known to do, we haven't told him to do the overlaps. He decided to go on his own and win himself a corner. Interestingly played there. Olovensky with the corner. In-swinger coming in. Looking for the near post. There's a line of bodies there. It's a penalty. It was a hand, put his hands on Grushkov there. That was a bit naughty, wasn't it, eh? Olovensky will step up. He is the best penalty kick taker in the squad. Olovensky steps up. And, yeah. I mean, when I say best penalty kick taker in the squad, what is he? I think he's like 8 or something. 2. He's actually 4, Korochenko. We need to address that. I think he was the best before us made a whole bunch of signings. Yeah. 2 penalty kick taking. I mean, I'm just looking at the rest of the squad now. Kortanek, I mean, I don't think I even checked when he was in the squad, but yeah. I mean, I wasn't far off saying he's not the best penalty kick taker, is he? That's shocking. Should have been 2-0. I think we might need to change to Korochenko with 4 penalty kick taking. Yeah. That was interesting. Interesting indeed. Still leading though, 1-0. It is a corner to us. Randon stepping up for this corner. On this side, another in-swing near post. Oh, Shanek almost puts that into the near post there. That was super close. Bailashanov almost had a bit of blushes there. But you can see as the games progress, we have gotten more and more into this game. I'm really enjoying the strikeless system. I really am. Orvensky looking for options, and that's going to be the halftime. Never mind, no options needed. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything. Second half, let's go. Korochenko back to Radkov. I mean, it's not 3-4-0, it's 1-0, and maybe should have been 2 with a penalty. But I'm actually generally happy with the possession that we've had, with the chances that we've had. And you know what? If we can score 1 more, that'll be great. This highlight is not going to be just your usual kickoff highlight, the 20 seconds and done. Seems like there's actually going to be something happening. With Chernik now running it forward. Or was running it forward, decided to pull back. Glashkov finding Karpovic. Radin, beautiful ball over the top. Korolev is lurking. Korolev takes the chance. Artem Korolev with the finish. And I mean, that was a shocking goalkeeping. That's what it was, actually. I was going to say it was a very simple finish, and it was a very simple finish. I feel like he should have done better, the goalkeeper, because that was just pure placement. That was good. Korolev scoring the goal as well, and that's a good little assist from Radin, I believe. Does Radin get the assist? Hasn't added the goal. There it is. Radin does get the assist. Okay. It was a beautiful finish. We do focus a lot of the play down the left-hand side with Grushkov playing along the left-hand side. I was thinking of putting them both down the middle and maybe focus, but I feel like it gives us a little bit of an outlet, and I feel like our left-hand side is a little bit stronger than our right. Korovchenko now through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper already. The defender's trying to get back. He does get back, takes the shot. Balyashov makes the save. I feel like Korovchenko should have done a bit better there. I mean, he's maybe not as pacey as he once was at 30 years old, but he should have done something. We're going to have a throw-in opportunity. I was toying with the idea of having the long throws, but we don't really have anyone who can do long throws. And Shinek, that was absolutely shocking. You are the one that is going to come off now in the next 5 or 6 minutes. I just want to give you a little bit of time. You and Glashkov have been absolutely poor in this team so far. In a sea of standouts, those two have been a little bit poor. Kurantik. He's the one that's been forced to come in there and keeping one of our star defenders out. Radin. Shinek gets dispossessed so easily. Kuchinetsky bringing it forward. I think the next time we ever stop him play, I'm making those subs. That was just shocking from the winger. Sikov is through on goal. It's going to count. I thought he was offside. It is offside. It's not going to count. Okay. Woo-wee. Let's make those subs. Let's make those subs. Shinek has been absolutely horrible. Safi coming on that left-hand side. We're actually training him more to play on the right-hand side because it is his weaker side. But as a winger, I think he could be fine on both. So he should be okay. And then Golshevik come off. We'll bring on Valensky to play there. Just to see how he does. We do have Vishinsko who can play there as well. Valensky can play there. Komprovic can also play there. We have a lot of depth in the midfield. Let's see how those two do for now. All right, I forgot to commentate there for a bit. 30 minutes left of the, or 20 minutes left of the game. 2-0. We have been pretty much dominating the possession, the XG, the shots on target, the shots. I mean, 19 shots, but not 15 shots, 9 on target is a very good return, in my opinion, for any team. I mean, that is a decent amount of returns, what you want, especially for a team that doesn't have a striker. Remember that. My Shilinkan coming forward for them. They're trying to do something easy, say, from the 19-year-old defender, but his clearance not great, and then their shot is terrible. I mean, if we deal shots with that like that all day, I will do that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Let's make some more subs just to get some more fresh legs in there. Olovensky, I don't have another right attacking player to come in. You know what? You can stay on. You can stay on. Korychenko's run, he scores. Kuzin, come in there. Swap those two around. See how you guys do. Safi not playing great. Playing better than his predecessor, at least. So that's nice. I think Orovensky just has a really poor rating because he missed the penalty, even though he does have assist to his name. And here he is again. Orovensky looking for options. Pulls it back. Terrible pullback. That was absolutely terrible. Maybe that rating is true. He has been playing bad, but I just don't have anyone else to bring on at the moment in that right-hand side. And the ball comes through. It's a nice through ball for them. He's pulled it back. And Igor Yurevich pulls one back for the home team, making it a very, very nervy 3 minutes. A poor defensive blunder. Who was that? It is Kurantanik, our 19-year-old centre-back. He hasn't actually played bad. I think that was his first actual mistake. But it's fine. It keeps up our 100% record. 2-1 victory. We'll absolutely take it. Love to see it. Let's go. Keeps us at top of the table, at least on, well, we're actually on top of the table. Just end the league, end the season. Yeah, let's go. Let's get promoted. We're done. We're good. We're good. We've won the league. We're fine. We're okay. I mean, we've got 3 days away. We've got another game, so we got to rest up some players. It's just crazy, crazy amount of. Look at this, and then kind of eases off for a little bit. When does the season end? The season ends in November. Okay. Well, in terms of when we're coming back, you know what? I think I'll play through the months of April and maybe May. We come back in June for these 3 games. Maybe a triple header. Why not? Why not? We'll see, somewhere around there. I'll play a lot of football, though. We're going to try and get through the season quite quickly. Still need to find some players just to help out. We'll see you guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hit the like button. Tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, haters, whoever you like, to join on the fun that is the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. For now, though, your boy the Vuvuzela is out of here. Peace. Chicken. Peace.